Hello everyone, in this video we are going to talk about angles of polygons. The first part is about interior angles. The second part of the lesson is going to be about exterior angles of polygons. So to figure out the sum of the interior angles, we have this theorem and this formula. Let's say we have an n-sided convex polygon. The number of sides is n. In that case, if we use this formula, n minus 2, subtract 2 from the number of sides and then times it by 180 to get the sum of all of the interior angles. So here we have an example. We have a convex polygon which has 13 sides. We are going to find the sum of the measures of the interior angles. So remember, n equals for this question 13, and the formula to find the sum of the interior angles is this: n minus 2, 13 minus 2, and then times that number by 180. 11 times 180, we get 1980 degrees. So this would be the sum of all of the interior angles of a polygon that has 13 sides. Degrees. So the second example says the measure of an interior angle of a regular polygon is 120. So let's see if we know how many sides this polygon has. Find the number of sides. That's what we need to find. Remember, the formula was n minus 2 times 180 degrees. So in this formula, n is the number of sides. So let's say number of sides is n, okay? So if we use this formula, n minus 2 times 180, we don't know how many degrees we have for this. But we know that if this polygon has n sides, it's going to have n interior angles. Just let's start with a triangle. It has 3 sides and 3 angles, right? Let's imagine a rectangle. It has 1, 2, 3, 4 angles because it has 4 angles, 4 sides. So imagine you have a pentagon. It's going to have 5 angles because there are 5 sides. So this question, we have a polygon that has n sides. We need to figure that out. So if the number of sides is n, the number of angles is going to be n. So we have n angles. And one of their measures, look, all of the sides and angles are the same because we have a regular polygon. And we have n angles. One angle is 120 degrees. So if we solve this equation, we can figure out what n is equal to. Distribution, n times 180 is 180n, minus 2 times 180 is 360, equals 120n. So subtract 180n on each side. On the left side, we have negative 360. On the right hand side, we have negative 60n. So if we divide each side by negative 60, from this we get 6 equals n. So this polygon is going to have 6 sides. Let's see if we need to find anything else. Nope, we are done with this question. Number of sides is going to be 6. Let's move on to the next example. Still, this is about the measures of interior angles of polygons. So we have, let's count the sides. Here's the first side, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we have 5 sides and 5 interior angles. This means n equals 5. So let's start over. If n equals 5, remember the formula, n minus 2 times 180 is going to be the sum of all these angles. This one plus that one, plus this, plus that, plus this. So now that I know n equals 5, I can plug it in. 5 minus 2 is going to be 3. Times it by 180. So we will get 540 degrees. So this number is going to be the sum of all these values. You're going to add them all together and then set it up to 540 degrees. So let's combine the like terms. We have 4x plus 5x, 9x, plus 6x, 15x, plus 4x, 19, plus 7, 26x. So we have 26x. These are all like terms. Let's see the numbers. 10 plus 10 is 20. Minus 5 is 15. Plus 5 is 20. It is positive. So let's write it up. Equals. Now this left hand side is the sum of all these angles. And I know that it's going to be equal to 540 degrees. Subtract 20 on each side. 26x equals 520. So this would be, let's divide it, 520 divided by 26, and we will get 20. X equals, if we divide each side by 26, we get x equals 20. So the question was about finding what the x is with itself. Okay, this part is the last section of the lesson. It's about the exterior angles of polygons, convex polygons. So this part is usually easier because the only thing that we need to know is the sum of the exterior angles of a convex polygon is always 360 degrees. It doesn't matter if it's a triangle, it doesn't matter if it's a hexagon, heptagon, it doesn't matter. So let's check the first example out. It says find the sum of the measures of the exterior angles. So remember, it's always 360. It doesn't matter how many sides this convex polygon has. It has 27, but it doesn't really matter. So the answer is going to be 360 degrees anyway, if it is the sum of the exterior angles. So the second example says find the measures of each exterior angle of this regular hexagon here, A, B, C, D, E, F. So it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides. It's a hexagon anyway. So that's why it's going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 exterior angles. So remember, it has 6 of these exterior angles and their measures are all the same. The sum of their measures is going to be 6 times n because it's a regular hexagon. They all are the same. And the sum of these is 360 anyway. Divide by 6 and would be 60 degrees. So that's all for this lesson. If you have any question, please comment below and I will see you in another video.